Hello, welcome to Kidding Around. I'm Dr. Candace, and as usual, thank you so much for listening. Today we are talking teen dating violence, a very serious topic, also known as intimate partner violence, dating abuse, all of those things. I just want to share a stat with you. According to the CDC, the 2013 National Youth Behavior Survey found that 10% of high school students reported physical victimization and 10% reported sexual victimization from a dating partner in the 12 months before they were surveyed. So that was recent. When they were surveyed within that year, they had been victimized physically or sexually. That's 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10 teens. Too many. So we're going to talk about this today, and I have an expert for you, a relationship trauma expert. The brilliant and beautiful Miss Janie Lacey is here. Thank you, Miss Janie, for coming today. She is a licensed mental health counselor, psychotherapist, and TV commentator, and she is the CEO and owner of Life Counseling Solutions. And she's going to help break this down for us. Now, I was just sharing with Janie something that I learned right before we start taping. A video of a rapper whom I don't know, Young NBA, I think it's the name, of him physically assaulting his she's 17 years old, I think, girlfriend in a hotel lobby. He has been arrested, rightfully so, but what floored me was that she came on social media and took up for him and tried to retract what everybody saw. She's caught in a circle of violence, and if she realizes it or not, it's not worth it. So we're going to talk about that because there are too many teens dealing with something like that, right? So we want to talk about first, how do you define dating violence? Obviously, it's different for different people. Oh, he just pushed me once, or he calls me names, or control. We don't see it as abuse unless I got a bruise or something. So how do we define it? Let's break it down for the teens.
So if we make it very simple, there's two hallmarks that we look at. It's not only the perpetration of violence, but the threat of violence, because you don't necessarily have to actually have put the bruise on her or him in order for it to be a violent relationship or a violent act. So we're looking at the perpetration. That means that there actually is a violent act where there's a physical touch, or the threat of is what we look at.
Absolutely.